Hi, everybody, and happy fifth week of class. I cannot believe how far we already are. I'm Grace Ramos, and today I'm going to discuss one of the most famous Supreme Court cases, Marbury versus Madison. Before diving into the court case itself, it's important to understand the background. The presidential election in 1800 was the beginning point for a major change in the United States government. The case originated as a result of the rivalry between the two presidential candidates, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. When Jefferson eventually won the election, Adams became actually a little bit salty about the results and appointed several of his closest friends to be judges within the Supreme Court. However, when the day came, one man did not receive the slip to become a judge. This man was Marbury. When it later came out that the man who was to deliver his slip, Madison, was now being sued by Marbury. The court found that Madison's refusal to deliver the commission was illegal, but did not order Madison to hand over Marbury's commission via right of mandamus. Instead, the court held that the provision of the Judiciary Act of 1789 enabling Marbury to bring his claim to the Supreme Court was in itself unconstitutional. Now that we have a small backstory to the case, let's dive into the results following it. The most obvious difference that occurred due to the case was the judiciary review. Prior to the case, we did not really have the checks and balances system. In a way we did, however, we didn't have a set way. There was no full set way to check the branches of power, and so they kind of just all went with what they thought they wanted. The case gave the Supreme Court the power to determine if laws were in fact unconstitutional and then gave each branch power in different ways. Well, I think there's a lot of big aspects to this case, especially with how our society can live today. I think the biggest one is that the case gave rise to the Constitution itself and how important it is, as well as the obvious creation of the judiciary review. The exercise of judicial review would help to ensure that the judiciary remained like a co-equal branch of government alongside the legislative as well as executive branches. It is not a secret that the Marbury versus Madison case gave way to a lot of changes within our United States government, and these changes we still see today. I want to thank you all for taking the time to listen to my brief presentation on the case, and I look forward to hearing everybody else's thoughts as well. Have a great weekend, and we are almost all the way done.